Welcome, race fans, to the SimWorld Racing Network's presentation of the All-American Racing League's Truck Series here at the Bristol 150. This series brought to you by Callahan Cox Motorsports. This race brought to you by GTech. GTech Cleaners and Degreasers. Check them out at buycheapgtech.com. I'm David Hara. I'm in the booth today with David Lafano. David, how are you doing on this fine night in Bristol?
Oh, not too bad. Good to be back in Bristol. I have a love-hate relationship with this track personally, but I'm glad I'm up here in the booth watching it all tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like we've got a smaller field tonight. Maybe 12 trucks going to be taking the field here. Maybe a couple more before we actually get to qualifying here. Qualifying practice is wrapping up, getting ready to get into qualifying. It's going to be some bumper-to-bumper, door-to-door action, some beating, some banging, some hurt feelings maybe, and eventually a winner that we're going to talk to along with the other two on the podium here at the end of this 150-miler in the trucks.
Yeah, we could definitely get some fast trucks here tonight. Some of the trucks I'm looking at is the 99 of Brendan Mathia. Always going to be fast here. Chad Snyder is typically pretty good here at Bristol, so excited to see if he can kind of get his whole season turned around as we've seen in some of the other series. He struggled a bit, so good to see. It would be good to see him back up on top.
Yeah, no, and we've been talking about this guy a lot, Tyrone Yo. Tyrone Yo turned a fast time in practice there, put himself at the top of the boards in practice. Not saying I'm surprised anymore. That's what Tyrone's come here to do. That's what he's done. And as we go to the blimp overhead here, you'll get a good look at the Bristol Motor Speedway under the lights. Very, very beautiful track. This thing lights up perfectly. These stands raise high in the air. And just put on a heck of a good show here.
Yeah, for sure. Bristol always puts on some good racing. Even with the short amount of trucks we have here tonight, we're missing a few of the heavy hitters here too, some of the guys on point, so that'll be interesting to see how that shakes out.
Absolutely. And as I look at the practice times, I had that wrong. I had Tyrone Yo showed scoring at the top. I'm not sure why it scored it that way, but actually that was Greg Barnett with Brendan Mathia in second. So I'm really not sure why it had the scoring that way, but hey, whatever. I'm not always right up here in the booth. Never promised to be, but you could see your scoring and timing right there on the top. Looks like these times were pretty darn close among the top six.
Yeah, I mean, qualifying right now is within, a tenth pretty much through the field right now. So it's going to be tight here in qualifying.
As we go ahead and bring up some of that timing we were talking about, you've got Barnett currently sitting on the pole with Kerjelak in second. Benny Campbell is in third. Brendan Mathia just jumps to second with Kerjelak in third. Campbell in fourth. Michael Boone in fifth in that 5. 75 of Nelson is sixth. Rodriguez is seventh. Snyder is currently eighth with Bovair in ninth. And I'm showing Curtis Sauber back there in 10th. That's what we're currently showing on track here. Let's go ahead and jump over and get some pre-race ceremonies out of the way. Dave, you can keep an eye on that gridding. Not sure if these guys are going to force this thing forward or not, but we don't want to miss a thing here.
Please rise if you're able and remove your hat as the United States Navy Band performs our national anthem.
right, back here to Bristol Motor Speedway. As always, here on SimWorld Racing Network, we'd like to thank the U.S. Navy Band for their rendition of our national anthem. So it looks like qualifying is still, we have a couple of guys that haven't taken a time. Looks like Tyrone Yo and Nathan Christensen have either elected not to take a time and start from the back, or are kind of waiting on this thing just a little bit. But here we are at the track, 70 degrees Fahrenheit outside with 23% chance of 23% humidity. It's partly cloudy skies, 4-mile-an-hour wind. Track temperature's just 71 degrees. And you know, I dipped in on a little practice earlier in the day today, and when the sun was out, man, was this track slick. Very, very slick track. In the sun, I think they're going to have a lot more grip on this concrete surface here at night.
Yeah, this place is going to be probably a lot more grip here under the lights, so should be a fast track today.
Well, I'm excited to get to it as we wait for these trucks to go ahead and take the grid. They may be going ahead and finishing out this 5-minute qualifying session, but we'll get them on board here shortly. While we're waiting, Dave, let's go ahead and jump to a quick commercial break. Go ahead and pay a few bills. Get the first one out of the way here, and we'll be right back with you, folks.
Back to more racing action right after this. Looking for a safe, effective cleaning system? Look no further. GTech Evolutionary Cleaners and Degreasers, certified by the EPA as a safer choice product. GTech can be used quickly and safely to remove soils and stains from most surfaces. Give them a call at 770-967-6988 or visit them on the web at mygtech.com. GTech, 5346 VBS Way, Brazelton, Georgia. GTech, your one stop for professional, eco-friendly cleaning products.
As we are back here at Bristol Motor Speedway, we see we have trucks rolling on track, ready to get this thing underway. Greg Barnett will be your leader to start this thing, sitting on the pole in that number 38 Ford entry, with Brendan Mathai to the outside lane in that number 99 Carolina Nut truck. Lights will go out on the pace car this time by. We'll get ready to get this thing rolling, Dave. Ooh, a little blinking out of the 99 of Mathai there.
Yeah. So it looks like coming into this race, our current points leader is Curtis Sovereign in that number 6 truck. Second place in points, Josh Hetrick, is not here tonight, so this is going to be a little bit of shakeup at the top. Third place is Michael Boone. He is here tonight. And along with, let's see, Gregory Robinson, I'm not seeing him. So there'll be a little bit of shakeup in the points after tonight, but we are getting ready to go.
As Barney has the green flag in hand, the trucks come around here through the guy. Green flag is out as we head down into turn 1. Get the 38 and 99 door to door. 99 working that momentum on the outside. It's going to take sole possession. Oh, as we have a truck in third place, the 67 kind of scrapes the wall there a little bit. No harm, no foul, keeps it rolling. The 99 of Brendan Mathia jumps out to an early lead. And as you were saying, Dave, it's going to be a very strong truck. You know he's a fast driver about everywhere he goes. And here we are, Bristol's pulled out to 2 truck leads, 2 links over the 38 of Greg Barnett. Ben Campbell still in third position after scraping the wall just a little bit. That truck has a few marks on the right-hand side. Oh, as he gets a little loose there at the exit of 4.
Yeah, we're going to have to watch these corner exits all night long.
Smacks the wall, the 67 into the wall. Now he's tangling with the 86 truck. No green flags. Stays, no yellow.
Yeah, staying green.
Yeah. The 5 of Michael Boone has found his way to the back of the pack. And then number 5, Chevrolet. Wow, what a little bit of early mayhem there, shall we say, as the 99 is stretched out to about 0.6 of a second over Greg Barnett in second.
Yeah, that little bit of looseness off the corner is only going to get worse.
Got him wrecking, Dave.
Ooh, caution's out.
Looks like
Michael Bovair, Curtis Sobrin involved in something back there.
Yeah, look like this. I'm not sure. Let's go back and check this out. As we see Bovair.
Oh, yeah. It just looks like Curtis lost the rear end of that truck on corner entry.
Yeah, you see that 6 there. Yeah, he just gets loose. Bovair gets into him, and then it looks like that. Was that the 26 of Chad Snyder? No, it wasn't. It was blue. It had blue in it, but I'm not sure who it was there. Looks like I'm seeing another instance where these guys crashed. Let's see what happened there. Okay, no, it's just the same incident showed up twice on my marker there. That is the 20. I can't really see who that truck is. We'll find out as we get through the field here, folks. Yeah, the 86 got a piece of that as well.
Yeah, so a little bit of early issues for a few drivers here. Working lap 9 of 150.
Yeah, as we see the 48 and the 6 sitting on pit lane right now on pit road. Curtis Sobrin is now rolling off, as is Michael Bovair. So both guys, did Michael Bovair not beat the pace car out?
No, I don't think he did. He had to stop and wait.
Tough break. Tough break for the 86. This field is still being led by Brendan Mathia, who took that lead from the outside starting number 2 starting position there. Took the lead, led every lap thus far, 10 of 150 here in the All-American Racing League Truck Series Bristol 150. This is the last great Coliseum, Bristol Motor Speedway at nighttime. Tempers are flaring early, I imagine.
Yeah, we got 150 laps of this. These trucks do run full fuel, so they could technically probably make it on one stop here tonight if they so choose. We'll see what the cautions bring, but yeah, they should be able to make it on one stop.
Yeah, and I mean, with we do have stage cautions here, so that got to give the guys a chance to. I don't know if I would probably come in and change tires myself. I'm a tire guy, and with the small of field as we have tonight, I think it would be beneficial to go ahead and have fresh tires on this every chance that you get, especially under a caution flag as the pace car is off. Brendan Mathia will bring us down through the Geico restart zone. He fires off late in the zone, gets a good pull out, about 2 trucks over the 38. That 26 is working. If Chad Snyder's working his way around the outside through turn 1 and 2, nothing doing, falls back into 3rd position.
Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on Chad Snyder here all night long. He's pretty good at saving tires, and he's very good here at Bristol. So if you see him drop back here early, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. He's just trying to save some tire.
He seems to be holding that 3rd position for right now as the 75 of James Nelson breathes down his neck. Looks to the inside. 75 tries to look to the inside. The momentum's going to be on the outside, I believe, as the 26 will pull him down the backstretch. Side by side again, door to door through 3 and 4. It's like the 75 gained a bit there as they were just got him at the line, got that 26 at the line. Back out front, Brendan Mathia still pulled out to about 5 trucks over the 38 now of Greg Barnett, but Greg's now letting him go. Greg's hanging right there with the 99, going to keep him honest throughout this run as the 27 still holds the 3rd position has finally pulled it out over the 75. Now the 7 juggles Rodriguez working to the inside of the 75, Dave.
Yes, juggles Rodriguez looking to grab a spot here in the early running. Travis has been fairly consistent and good this season as well, so we're looking for him to be a contender at the end of this.
Yeah, and looking back through the field, just a couple more spots. The 6 hits the wall. 6 of Curtis Sobrin. I was getting ready to talk about him. Making his way back up through this field. He smacks the wall there pretty good. Now has the 3 of Nathan Christensen to his inside. Nathan's loose.
3
the
big
6
spin,
is loose.
both of them spun.
67 gets a piece of the 6. We're staying green.
No.
Someone down pit lane. I believe that was Michael Kerjelak in the 86. It forced him down pit lane. That is a tough situation.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
Yeah,
but
he's
the
now a
67
lap down.
Caution is out now. Chad Snyder has crashed.
Yeah, let's go see what happened with Chad. While we were watching what was the bad luck going on there with Michael Kurgelak, something happened to the 26. As we see him here getting off into the turn, he's in that center lane, center to high lane.
Ooh, just kind of a lazy spin down to the inside
Very,
wall.
very lazy spin. And, you know, this track does kind of promote some of that. Smacks up the front end a little bit. Doesn't look like it's too bad. They do have one quick repair in this league. I don't think he's going to have to use it yet. But I'm also not behind the wheel of that truck. Don't know if he ended up with a
I'm not sure. That was a pretty hard. That was a pretty hard lick to the inside wall. His nose is. Yeah, he's got smoke coming out of the back of that truck. He's gonna have to bring it down pit road.
Oh yeah, that would require a fix there. As we see Nathan Christensen come in, maybe get a little damage taken care of, top it off with fuel, and is on his way out.
Yeah, so the tough season continues here for Chad Snyder. Has found trouble almost each and every week. I know he's really looking forward to getting a run and putting a run together, but early trouble for him.
Yeah, and he's not out of it by any means. He will have to be a little careful, kind of watch for any future issues that might occur, try to avoid any incidents or any further damage to that truck. But otherwise, I think he'll be in all right shape. Just kind of, it's more about gathering it up. You know, Dave, as well as I do, being in these vehicles. When something happens to you like that, and you're like, man, that was so it was so avoidable. It didn't have to happen. Maybe a little too much throttle on exit or through the center there. Just got that lazy spin happening, and you get to beating yourself up a bit. You just kind of have to take a deep breath, shake it off, say, hey, we got a lot of laps to go. Let's get out here, just keep this thing clean and run it to the end.
Yeah, it's real early on, so like you said, for Chad Snyder, it's a matter of getting that damage fixed, getting out here, turning some laps, keeping the fenders on it, and trying to be in that position at the end of this race.
Showing Curtis Saubrin crashed. I don't know why it showed that.
That was not too sure. I know he was one of the trucks that had spun in that last caution. Not too sure what happened here.
Yeah, this is under caution. I'm not sure what it gave me there, but I think it was a farce. Chad Snyder still sits in his pit box.
Yeah, it looks like Chad's trying to repair that without using a fast repair.
Yeah, unfortunately, though, that's cost him a lap already, maybe two. As your leader is Brendan Mathia with Greg Barnett in second, James Nelson third, Travis Juggles Rodriguez in that 7 Ford in fourth, Michael Boone up to fifth, Curtis Saubrin sixth, Nathan Christensen seventh. He's actually dropped to eighth. Benjamin Campbell was seventh. Tyrone Yo is ninth. Michael Bover is 10th, got that lap back, with Michael Kurgelak in 11th, and 12th is Chad Snyder still on pit road. Lights are out on the pace car. Not sure. As the pace car dips off, looks like Chad Snyder's going to get stuck on pit lane.
Yeah, and Brendan with a good jump out here on that outside lane. It's going to bring Travis Rodriguez up the outside. Can't make a stick.
The 99 still has about a 3 truck length lead over the 38 of Greg Barnett. Greg's still hanging in there. I see the 75 of James Nelson is kind of showing his hand here a little bit, saying, hey, I can run with you guys too. So he's pulled out. He's taken over that third position. Fourth, we still have Travis Rodriguez in that number 7 making his way through the field.
Yellow is out. Looks like Michael Bover has had an issue.
Yeah, let's see if we can find what happened to Michael there.
I think it's going to be your typical story, either loose on exit or loose entry. But I'm not seeing anything yet.
Yeah, it looks like he enters 3 and just loses it. Kind of loops. Oh, and the two. I mean, he's just broadside in the middle of the track, and the 2 just nails him. It's the 2 of Tyrone Yo. That truck's able to roll on the 48, so I don't think he had a whole lot of damage for it, but he got a hard hit by the 2. Something happened with Nathan Christensen. No.
I'm getting a report from Chad Snyder that he had an issue with iracing.
Oh,
I'm checking his fast repair that he had turned on and has 8 minutes of repairs.
Oh, well, hopefully he can get back in this thing. That's going to put him many, many laps down. Now, this caution's kind of helping him by slowing down the pace, right? So it won't go as many laps down as he otherwise would have. We are on lap 31 of 150. I believe we have a stage caution coming up at, is it lap 40 and then the second one at lap 90, Dave?
Yes, I believe it's 40 and 90 tonight. Which fuel will not be an issue for any of these trucks trying to make the stages, so that's not a problem. But like you said earlier, you'll see each stage break, all these trucks will hit pit road for fresh tires.
Yeah, I imagine they will. I can't picture a scenario where it would benefit anyone to stay out or to even splash and go, really, because you've got 11 trucks out here on the lead lap. Already some trucks that are damaged. I think getting in there, if you have some damage, get in there and get as much of it as you can repaired without using a fast repair. And then get back out here with 4 fresh tires and see what you can do. Again, the aero is not really important here at Bristol, but keeping that truck as clean as you possibly can, because you want to be able to take a little damage or push with that nose a little bit later on in the race if you need to, without having to worry about getting that meatball mandatory repair that we all hate seeing.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like the lights will go out this time. Yes, they're crossing over.
All right.
Next time, bye.
We'll get started back to racing here again on lap 35 of 150. See the green flag fly again. Let these guys go at it. See if anyone can do anything with this 99 of Brenda Mathia. Couple of trucks I've got my eye on is obviously the 38 and the 75. Looks like the 99 elects to take the outside lane, which is not a bad choice here at Bristol in this restart. So here we go. Control truck is the 99. He's inside the restart zone. He takes off. Shoots out of a cannon. The 7 gets a good start. Pulls up alongside the 38 on that outside lane.
Yeah, the 7 seems to just not have what he needs to get the power down up there on the outside on these restarts. Can't seem to maintain up there.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a loose condition going in on that high side. What we've been seeing with these trucks spinning, is a 6 gets a piece of the wall there right behind the 7. Brenda Mathia just a couple truck lengths over this 38 of Greg Barnett. Greg Barnett hanging with him tough. I'm noticing with Travis Rodriguez, it looks like his truck is more stable if he can get a low apex and off. As he goes in high there and makes me sound stupid. No, there he is. He brings it down. Oh, is that 67 goes around. It says James Nelson crashed. I didn't see that part, but we'll check with James here and see what happened.
Oh, he does spin it off the corner. But I think it might have been before
Yeah.
Kimball had his issue.
Yeah, so Yeah, he did. Actually, they almost simultaneously spun there, bringing out the caution. We see the 67 here gets in, and this truck's just going to step out right there. He loses it, and ahead of him, the 75 had already kind of lost it, and together they get. Otherwise, they wouldn't have made any contact if they hadn't coincidentally hit each other.
Yeah, this will be the stage caution.
All right, Dave, while we're doing the stage caution, you want to bring Chad Snyder in and see if he wants to talk to us about what happened with him?
It looks like he has muted himself. He was not very happy, so I'm not sure if I can get him in here for an interview.
Understood. Yeah, sometimes you got to take a deep breath. There's the 48 stays out. I don't know if that's intentional or if he just missed his entrance. We'll find out, see if he decides to dip on down in that Best Buy number 48 Chevrolet. You know, he's recently been to pit road, so maybe he has fresh tires or fresh enough, he thinks. And
I think Michael Bover, if I'm not mistaken, was maybe a lap down. I'm not too sure if he's waiting for the wave around.
No, he's currently our leader. I don't think he ever actually went a lap down.
Okay, yep. That's interesting. Well, I know they can make it to the next stage, probably on fuel, so we'll see if those fresh tires, are going to gobble him up here.
Well, and we know Michael Bover, he was down on lap 30, so only 10 laps ago. He was down pit lane, had a 4.8 second pit stop, so he came down and took tires then. 14.8 pit time, and he took tires then, took 4 tires then, so his tires are only 10 laps older than these guys who just pitted. This is the Bristol 150 for the All-American Racing League's Truck Series. If you'd like to get in contact with the All-American Racing League, you can do so on Facebook at All-American Racing League. If you'd like what you hear here, like what you see here on the broadcast, you can contact SimWorld Racing Network on Facebook. Check out SWRN, SimWorld Racing Network. So lights are still on the pace car. I don't know how many laps we have left. Maybe we could get Brenda Mathia in here. Well, I don't know. Maybe we might have to wait just a bit because I believe the lights are out on the pace car now. We'll try to catch up with Brendan here in just a bit. Definitely don't want to get him at the beginning of a run here, as Michael Bover is your leader, followed by Brenda Mathia, Greg Barnett, Travis Rodriguez is fourth. I'm showing Nathan Christensen in fifth with Michael Boone's. So it had Barnett in the 7 mixed up, but as they take off, the 48 gets a good jump. Gets out to about a truck over the 99. 99 running low sides. 48 goes up the track. 99 retakes the lead and sets sail. That truck is on rails.
Yeah, it looked like he was on rails there through turns 1 and 2.
We have someone back there.
Around.
Is that Nathan Christensen?
Nathan Christensen around.
Yikes.
I don't think anyone else was collected.
You wouldn't think we'd have any incidents here with only a 12 truck field, now 11 with.
Yeah, these trucks are very unstable around Bristol Motor Speedway, if I remember correctly. So it looks like they've had their hands full on corner entry and exits here tonight.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be an issue with the 75, but the 75 actually backed out of that 3 wide scenario. The 3 gets down on the apron. Looks like he kind of lost the rear a little bit, and it pointed his nose down onto the apron. And once it did, it's just kind of hold on for dear life as we watch it at a little faster speed there. He does a great job of keeping that out, and he backs it up. So there was no contact made with the wall. Maybe flat spotted the tires just a little bit, but managed to get that thing going straight or going again, never hitting a wall. So good on Nathan on that. hopefully they get all the gremlins out of the way and get this get some green flag racing and going here. As I believe Bovair came down. No, maybe he did not. He's still out there on track. 10-lap older tires. It cost him a couple positions early on. No need to panic yet, as we see Ben Campbell is on pit road. You want to try to get Brenda Mathia in here?
Yeah, let's see. I don't know what they're doing. One to go. Let's see if we can grab.
We'll just make it quick.
Brendan, Dave in the booth. You got me?
I do, yeah.
Hey, Brendan. Hey, so far so good. That last restart's like you were launched out of a cannon there. How's the race going so far? Feel good?
Yeah, Greg's pretty fast. He's definitely hanging there. So, yeah, I'm just I feel like I'm looking in my rear view mirror more than I am at the track ahead of me. So, but I mean, it's going good so far. The restarts are going good for me. So, it's always good.
Well, that's good that the restarts are going great for you, Brendan, because there's been quite a few of them so far. Is this track pretty slick, or is it, guys really trying to charge hard to get toward the front, or what are you feeling out there?
I don't really know, because I haven't had the opportunity to be in traffic, and hopefully I don't have to, because I just know this track is extremely challenging in those conditions. I will say in practice it was pretty loose, especially if you tried going to the bottom. It was like that in the next gen race as well, so hopefully I can just stay up front and not have to worry about it.
All right, man. We'll hammer down here at the end of this lap, so good luck to you. We'll go ahead and send you back.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
All right, take care. All right, that was Brendan Mathia, your race leader, and has led the most laps thus far. Dave, make sure you put him in the right place, not back in the general.
I got it.
All right. Good deal. Greg Barnett's going to try again here on this restart, see if he can stick with that 99, kind of put a little pressure on him. We've seen Travis Rodriguez make some really good restarts, but then kind of lose speed off into turn one. See what happens here as Brendan gets a good jump. 7 gets alongside the 38, just as expected. Heads into turn one. The 7 goes up the hill. 38 pulls away. And the 99 has jumped out to another 5 truck lengths over the 38 of Barnett.
Yeah, and I've seen that out of Rodriguez here the last few restarts. On that outside, it just seems like you can't really keep the momentum up. Looks good on the start, and then just kind of falls back by the time he gets into the corner there.
Yeah, as we see him being hounded now by the 48 of Michael Bovair. Michael's got a little bit older tire, but again, a lot of that's been caution laps. It was a 10-lap. There is a 10-lap difference. These guys out here just pitted on lap 40, so they really don't have 15 laps on their tires, but a lot of that's been under the caution flag, so not really running these tires hard yet. We'll see how this thing goes on a longer run.
Yeah, I think the closest battle on the track right now, we've got the 75 trying to find a way around the 86 of Michael Kurgelacker at the moment, trying to get to the inside of the 86.
Yeah, Kurgelak, after getting that unfortunate roll down pit lane during a caution, seems to have gotten his lap back, been the lucky dog recipient. He's right back in this thing in the 5th position, followed by the 75 of James Nelson, riding there in 6th. Curtis Saubern is 7th, battling out with Michael Boone in the 5. Then a little bit further back, we have Ben Campbell and Nathan Christensen. Oh, as Ben Campbell gets up and smacks the wall there a little bit. Nathan makes his way on around, no caution. Tyrone Yo rounds out the trucks that are currently in the field, still on track. Chad Snyder is still on pit lane. I do not think he will be returning.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like Tyrone Yo's got some damage on the nose of that truck. So pretty severe damage at that. So it looks like it could be slowing him down just a bit here.
Yeah, we could see a little bit on his left side.
Yellow's out. Michael Boone had an issue.
We're going to go see if we can find out what happened with Boone here.
Like Michael Boone and Nathan Christensen, possibly.
That's interesting. I'm not really seeing.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't see much of anything.
Looks like Nathan Christensen. Let's go back and see. Not really sure what happened there.
Not too sure.
Yeah, that's not it. So we see Ben Campbell, Nathan Christensen, Tyrone Yo, and Chad Snyder all on pit lane. 5 gets. I don't think this is it either. Oh, I see. So the 48 slid down to the inside like he was in blocked pit lane. So I think it was actually on the 48. Let's back it on up here, folks, real quick. Sorry about this. Hope it don't make you dizzy at home. We're going to back it on up, see what happened with Beauvais there. Yeah, wow, what a long slide. Okay, so Beauvais comes into turn 4, way up high. Just get, and at the same time, the 86, I think there's some oil there. 86 saves it. 48 keeps from hitting anything, but slides down to the commitment cone. Yeah, interesting. And that was enough to bring out the caution flag. That's why we didn't see anything trigger, Dave, because it really wasn't a crash necessarily. Yeah. We are on lap 64 of 150. Stick with us, folks. We'll get some green flag racing in here just shortly, I imagine. All the downforce in the world becomes unstable in dirty air. And I wonder if that's what we're seeing here, is that these trucks are, when you're out front and you've got that full air hitting your nose and coming over that spoiler, it's fine. But once you are behind another truck and you're getting in that dirty air, it's just messing up the handling of these trucks.
Yeah, it's kind of been the thing all night. These trucks in traffic, they really seem to be unstable, especially on, like I said, entry and exit. They just seem to get a little bit light, and they want to come around. We've been seeing it pretty much every caution tonight has been basically a truck just kind of getting loose on their own.
Yeah, and you are entering and exiting a lot here in short order at Bristol Motor Speedway. So... and that's the craziest thing we've seen is that if you lose it on entry, you probably aren't going to wreck until exit, because these things are having such a lazy slide to them, and you're trying to get that thing kind of straightened back up. As the pace car drops off, Brendan Mathieu will lead us to the green flag. He's in the guide code restart zone. He fires off, gets another good jump. 38 of Greg Barnett falls right in line behind him. Running this middle line, middle of the track, seems to be working well for the 99.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the cautions here early on is favoring the 99 as well. No one's been able to see if they have anything for the 99 on a long run. We know 99 is heavily covered here on the short run. Be interesting to see if we can get a long green flag run, if there's anybody that can get up there and compete with this 99 truck.
Yeah, if there's guys out here that on the concrete surfaces can work the tire wear just a little better, can manage the tire heat, which the tire heat's not as bad on concrete as it is on asphalt, but the tire wear, this track can still chew up some tires. The track starts to rubber in, you start getting a more tight condition, which can cause you to push till you break loose.
Yeah, you see Greg Barnett right there. He's trying to run the bottom, at least that last corner there. He's running a little bit lower line than the 99. And he's right there. I mean, he's not letting the 99 get away.
No, he's actually making some time here, it looks like. And the 99's looking in his mirror, kind of seeing what that 38's doing. As the 38 closes in right to about a truck length off the back of the 99. He's definitely making some speed around the bottom.
Yeah, Greg's definitely found something down there on the bottom. 99, like I said, he's running about middle of the track. Every once in a while you see Greg kind of run up there, but Greg's definitely running a lower line on exit as well. Not sure if that's going to make a difference. And yellow is out again. It's like James Nelson and Michael Bovair have had an issue.
Yeah, I'm showing a whole group of people that had an issue on that one.
Ooh, looks like they're still having issues.
Let's go back and see if we can see what happened here. Watch this 48 truck, the Best Buy truck there. Gets a little high, starts getting loose, comes down. Nathan checks up. 75 didn't see it happening and runs right in the back of Nathan, and the 2 comes through at 1,000,000 miles an hour and plows into the whole pack. Oh, Atlanta, we have some destroyed trucks as they hit again. Brenda Mathias crashed, I'm showing. Did the leader get a piece of this?
Well, there was an issue here. They were all stacked up.
The leader comes around. Here come the leaders. And these trucks are stopped. He starts to hit his brakes. Oh, the front 2 trucks. The 99 got into it a little bit, but the 38 drove right into this, piled right into it. I can guarantee you there are some pissed off drivers here, just not knowing where the wreck was. Man, the tempers are going to be flaring in this one. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. This is liable to get really crazy here in just a bit. If you think it's been crazy so far, hold on, as we're just over halfway here in the All-American Racing League Truck Series Bristol 150, brought to you by Callahan Cox Motorsports. This race brought to you by GTech, Evolutionary Cleaners and Degreasers. Check them out at buygtech.com. I don't know, Davis has been wild, man.
Yeah, I am still baffled by this one. I mean, these guys wrecked almost a lap ahead of the leaders, and the leaders still got involved.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe they were thinking that whatever happened was cleared up by then, or wasn't sure that it. The odd thing about it, Dave, is it appeared to be on the straight stretch. That the leaders caught it, got into them. So nobody was moving really from the incident. They were kind of holding their brake, and they just kind of got in there. I don't know if maybe they didn't see it or what exactly was happening. But we had Tyrone Yo down pit road, James Nelson, Nathan Christensen, Ben Campbell. Mike Bovair is still sitting on pit lane. Brenda Mathias did not pit. I don't think he got a whole lot of damage there. But, you've got guys now. Now here's what we're looking at. It. The top 6 trucks pitted back on lap 40. And then you're going to have a handful of trucks from 7th on back that pitted here on lap 75, 76. So you're going to have much fresher tires. We're going to see if tires really mean anything here in just a moment.
Yeah, so like you said, Tyrone Yo, fresh tires and probably a quick repair. Who else is there? James Nelson, Nathan Christensen. Ben Campbell's a lap down, but he's on fresh tires. So we're going to find out.
Yeah, absolutely. I keep my eye on this 75 coming with fresh tires here. I imagine he's going to be pretty quick if the tires mean anything. Now, I did run, like I say, some practice laps in the sun. It's a totally different situation than what we're having here in the night. But I could tell you the tires seem to mean something there as the pace truck is off. 38 is your control truck on the outside lane. Fires off in the Geico restart zone. Gets a great big jump over Travis Juggles Rodriguez in the 7 and Curtis Auburn in the 6. So Travis does clear the 6. Holds on to that second position for now as they head off into 1. And 99 is now getting his first dose of having some trucks in front of him. Let's see how that truck's able to handle now that he's back in traffic. He gets loose coming off of turn 3 or 4. 2. I don't even know where I'm at. Now we're sliding through 4, so I had it right. I was just a little ahead of you guys. No, Greg Barnett is your leader. Yeah, so the truck definitely has a different feel to it as the 99 is dropping back.
Yeah, I think the 99 was right. Being back in traffic, he hadn't experienced it, and he's getting a taste of it now. I'm sure he's not liking how that truck is driving.
No, absolutely not. The 75, I said to watch the 75, he really didn't get going there. I think he's been kind of taking care of that truck a little bit. We'll see. Either that or the tires really aren't meaning that much here as of yet. Greg Barnett's still up.
We're gonna have a stage caution in about 6 laps.
Six is loose. 6 is loose.
Oh, 6 is around.
No, he saves it.
Everyone
Good
gets
save
through.
by Curtis Auburn there. Other trucks did a great job. The 75 did a great job of dropping low. Brendan Mathia. Now Brendan's working his way around. He's up alongside that 67 on entry.
Yeah, like I was saying, the stage caution is in about 4 laps now. So I think some of those guys, if you save your tires a little bit, you can stay out and put yourself at the front here because most of these leaders are going to hit pit road.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're James Nelson on back, you may be able to stop. There's the 99 still working side by side with Benny Campbell trying to pass that 67 truck. Finally, he gets it done as the 67 gets loose. 67 gets loose again.
Yeah, it looks like no caution is out. Who do we have now?
Looks like Curtis Auburn crashed. We saw him get loose earlier. Let's see what happened to him. This will be the stage caution. Let's go back and see what happened with Curtis. He's all alone there, so I'm imagining he just gets loose. But let's see. Oh, that was interesting. He kind of, I guess, maybe pushed up there on the exit. And when he caught the wall, it's like it grabbed a hold of his truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pushes up right at the exit and just, it spins that truck around. Yeah, ever since Watermelon Man did what Watermelon Man did, and I'm talking about the number 1 of Ross Chastain did at Martinsville, iRacing has implemented that these walls don't help you any. So by hitting that wall, it just kind of gripped it and ripped it rather than letting him rip it on around the turn. But James Nelson stays out. James Nelson's in first. Tyrone Yo stays out. Ben Campbell stays out. I say Tyrone stays out, but he just came in and pitted just now. So the 75 stays out. Greg Barnett pitted. So it's going to be the 75 is the only truck that did not take tires. These other guys look like they may have taken some tires late. The Tyrone Yos and Ben Campbell may have missed their pit entry the first time around and are now down to get service. James Nelson is your leader. That nice, beautiful SWRN logo right on the back of that truck. We thank you for carrying us along with you. Try to keep us safe back there, bud. The back of that truck. Greg Barnett will be second with Travis Rodriguez in third. Brendan Mathia up to fourth. Fifth will be Michael Kerjelak. Sixth, Michael Boone. Curtis Sauburn is in the 7th position, followed by Nathan Christensen. Nathan's down on the apron. Coming to pit lane. Maybe topping off. Maybe getting some more damage repaired. You only get the one quick repair, so if you've already used it, you have to repair the damage under pit stops, which could take quite a bit longer. So if you can get a little bit done each time, there's a little bit of caution or a chance to hit pit road, you get it done to avoid getting that meatball flag.
Yeah, the longer you can save that one quick repair, the better off you're going to be here at Bristol. But we're going to have... we're closing in on 50 to go. These laps do tick away pretty quick, so try to get to the front now. I think now's the time to go.
Yeah, and with the way this race has been going, I think that's what's going through the mind of James Nelson, right? So he has, 13 lap older tires than everyone else, but they've been under caution quite a bit. I'm willing to bet there's going to be more caution, and that's probably what he's betting on. As the control truck and clean air, maybe he can use what the 99 was doing, staying out front, getting that air on your truck, seems to help it out as the lights are off on the pace car. Dave, if you want to bring us down.
Yeah, the pace car now is working through turns 3 and 4. Your leader will be James Nelson. That 38 starting P2 on the inside has been the only truck so far to compete with the 99. Let's see if he can find a way around the 75. Green is out. 75, great jump down into turn 1.
Utilizing that high side, exit of 2.
99 to the inside. Bobbing and weaving.
New leader, or return leader, Brendan Mathia. It's the 38.
I know that the 38 saying, come on guys, let's just get some green flag laps in. He feels like he may be on pace with the 99. Or has been all race long. So
and his truck was wrapping the bottom very, very well earlier, as you mentioned, Dave. So if he can get clear of this, he wants to get clear of this 75 truck, which he does not this time, to try to set his sights on that 99 truck before the 99 stretches it out too far. But the 75 saying, hey, wait a minute, I want to keep this thing going too.
Yeah, it's so hard to wrap the bottom here when you're side by side with another car. You just seem to be pinched off. You can't use the racetrack like you can by yourself. We see the 38 get back to the inside of the 75, trying to make that bottom work.
Yeah, and you know each lap this happens, you keep thinking, if I could just get him clear, I can go faster. Because again, like you were saying, you'd have use of the whole entire track. But that's difficult to do as he falls back in line behind the 75 once again. Brendan Mathia has pulled out to 1.5 seconds over this battle for second position, the 75 and 38.
Yeah, Brendan Mathia in that 99 is loving everything he's seen in his rearview mirror. When these guys get side by side like that, it slows them down, and Brendan's able to just keep on checking out.
They still battle for that second position. The 38 pulls up alongside of the 75 of James Nelson. And Travis Rodriguez is just sitting behind these guys watching, saying, okay, guys, I want to get in this mix, but you're going to have to settle it between yourselves first. 3 wide here at Bristol does not work very well.
And the 86 of Kerjalak there saying, I belong up here too. He's bringing the 5 of Michael Boone with him. Those 3 cars are sitting behind these guys side by side saying, let me by.
Yeah, the battle's still between the 38 and 75. As Brendan Mathia pulled out to over 2.2 seconds now over this group as they try to race it out. He's walking away with it, 45 to go.
That was a good corner for the 38. He's going to clear the 75 there off of turn 4. Take over that second position.
The 86 get loose. And just gets loose and just gets clocked. Wow, let's see if I can find that. See if we can find that here. Michael Kerjalak. Trying to get to Michael. There we are. Yeah, he's right here behind the 7, and he goes enter about center and then loses it right there. The 5 of Michael Boone gets a piece of it. He gets hard into the wall, gets you straightened back out, but we are once again under caution. This is lap 107 of 150. Those laps are ticking away. I mean, even though we're running several of them under the caution flag, I think this is what? Our 9th caution of the night. Now, that does include both of the stage breaks that we've had. Well, one of the stage breaks was at a wrecked caution, but under 9 cautions for the night. You'll have that here at Bristol. You'll have that with the truck series a lot of times because guys really just start pushing it to see what they've got and what they can make happen here. And it either works or it doesn't. So the 3 is on pit road. The 2 is on pit road. Looks like Curtis Sauber has been in. Michael Bovair is still sitting on pit lane. Chad Snyder's still sitting there. Yeah, I don't know if Michael Bovair is returning. I don't know. I don't believe so. So he's out. Curtis Sauber may have stopped there. Yes, did stop. He and Kerjelak stopped in lap 106. James Nelson stopped. Ben Campbell stopped. So the top 4 last pitted on lap 89. Everyone else is pitting now.
Yeah, there was a 5 sets of tires. I'm not sure how many of these teams have any left.
Yeah, and it's not saying that they've taken them every time they've come down, but I imagine late in this run, well, it looks like Ben Campbell was a 6-second stop, so he may have just stopped and got a little damage knocked off of it, probably put some fuel in it. Same for Nathan Christensen. James Nelson looks like he may have taken tires. Michael Kerjelak probably took some tires and damage. Curtis Sauber, I would say tires and damage based on the length of their pit stops. But your leader is Brendan Mathia with Greg Barnett in second. Greg Barnett was their pole sitter for tonight. So these guys are just kind of flip-flopped on the track as to where they started versus where they've been running all night. But it's going to be interesting. If Greg gets a good restart here, we're going to see this battle between these two guys, I think, start to come to fruition. And then you've got Travis Rodriguez, who's been a bottom feeder as well and making some time around that bottom. If he can just get restarting on the inside. I know restarting on the outside's really hurt the 7 a lot. But I think restarting on the inside's actually his friend because he is liking that bottom groove.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes here. We're going to have 40 laps to go when they get the green. I think the 38's in a better position than the previous restart. He should be able to clear here on the inside. And green is out. Brendan Mathia and that 99 truck is off to another great start. 38's going to clear the 5 down here into 1 and 2.
Yeah, being that control truck, it really, really is beneficial because you know when you're going to go. You have a certain area window in which you can go, and you know when you're going to go, and those other guys have to guess. And they can't jump. If they jump too soon, then they can get penalized. But the 38's closing right in on the back of the 99, not letting him get away this time.
Yeah, and we're seeing the 38 running just a hair lower, at least that time by, than the 99. See what he does down here. Just a ever so slightly lower line. Seems to be working for that 38 at the moment.
Oh, is the battle back in the pack. We've got the 75 and the 86 and the 7. Looks like the 7 is not making much speed around that inside now. Back up front, Brendan Mathia is out to about 4 to 5 trucks out ahead of the 38 at Barnett. Caution is out. Michael Kerjelak has crashed. Very slow on track. Let's see what happened with Kerjelak. We are under caution number 10.
Yeah, looks like just another product of getting loose off the corner here once again.
Yeah, got that. He nosed it into that inside wall. Quite a bit of damage to the front. This is Bristol. You can. Brandon
the
Mathia
leaders are on pit
lane.
road. Leaders are on pit road.
Yeah, this is going to shake it up again. It's going to put Michael Boone back out front, I believe.
Yeah, you got Michael Boone. Yeah, Michael Boone stayed out. He's last pitted on lap 89. James Nelson's going to stay out. He last pitted on 106. Tyrone Yo pitted on 107, along with Benjamin Campbell. So, not many laps on these tires. Maybe about 10 laps for Nelson, Campbell, and Yo. The oldest tires are going to be Boone there with 80, last pitting on 89. So, he's got a lot of fresh tires coming behind him.
Yeah, I mean, tires must mean something for those leaders to say, you know what, we better go ahead and take them for this run to the finish. I don't imagine anyone will come down again unless maybe we get into green-white checker territory. You may see some guys dip down. Depending on who the leader is, if the leader stays out, you might try to hang the leader out and get everybody to go with you.
I'm not sure what happened to Greg Barnett. It's showing him back in the 10th position after pitting from P2. So I'm going to take a look and see what maybe happened on his pit stop. Looks like he may have had a penalty of some sort.
Yeah, it was a 36-second pit stop, so he may have gotten a hold there.
Yeah, I think he may have had a hold, maybe speeding on pit road.
Not what he wanted to see that this late in the going. Some damage to the back of that 75 truck. That's not going to hurt him any here, but it does have his spoiler kind of bent right in the center. Someone got in there good and just drilled the back of that truck.
Yeah, there's definitely a hold for Greg Barnett, some sort of penalty. Tough break for Greg. He was running well here in the late going. See if he can try to make quick work of this and get back to the front.
Yeah, your leader is Michael Boone, followed by James Nelson, Ben Campbell, Brendan Mathias, 4th, Michael Kerjelak, 5th. 6th is Travis Rodriguez. 7th is Curtis Sovereign. 8th is Nathan Christensen. Tyrone Yo is 9th. Greg Barnett is 10th. Michael Bovair is back in the pits, or still in the pits. And 11th. I saw that he came out earlier, so he must be back in there.
I know Tyrone Yo had come back down pit road as well. Not too sure why that is. I think Tyrone was set to roll off in P2 or P3 for that restart, so duck back down pit road. But lights are off as they work through turns 3 and 4.
Pace car's off.
And a little bit of an early jump there for Michael Boone, it looked like, in that 5, but he is off down in turn 1 with about a 3 or 4 truck length advantage. Here comes the 99.
It didn't take him long to get through there. He followed him through. Back to the lead is Brendan Mathia. 139 miles an hour, setting it off into the turn. James Nelson is in that 2nd position. He's now hunting the 99.
Yeah, Greg Barnett back here having a little bit of trouble getting through traffic. Still trying to wrap that bottom.
It's really loose.
Comes off the wall. He got loose. There's a hornet's nest up here from 3rd back to 6th. Seven of Rodriguez working the bottom underneath of James Nelson. And a much better restart that time for the 7 of Rodriguez as he's now working P3, trying to find a way around the 5 of Michael Boone. Oh, the 86 is around.
Oh, yes.
Caution is out.
And that's how quick it happens, folks. See what happened to Kurds. So see him underneath the... I messed that up. Let's get back to that replay there. Because he was working the bottom underneath the 67.
Yeah, unfortunately, Greg Barnett caught up in that as well.
Oh, yeah, he just gets loose underneath the 67. Barnett tries to get low, and he gets loose, kind of catches him there a little bit. It's showing Nathan Christensen crash, but he just may have went off track. Not sure. We'll go back and see what happened with Nathan. Yeah, Nathan loops it. It looked like his truck was a little off kilter as it come around there anyway, so I'm not really sure what's going on. His truck may be a little broken, but Brendan Mathia is your leader with Travis Rodriguez in 2nd, James Nelson in 3rd, Curtis Sovereign 4th, 5th is Greg Barnett. Now, this will be an interesting restart, Dave, because we've noted that Travis Rodriguez has not had good restarts on the top. I mean, he gets a good jump, but loses it in turn 1, and he likes that bottom. Seems to like that bottom a lot more. Brendan's probably going to give him that bottom. He's been restarting every restart in the top lane. So this may help Juggles get a better start there and maybe be able to stay with that 99. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, we'll see. If I'm the 99, you see the restarts, you're paying attention. Maybe you take that bottom and put the 7 up on the outside, knowing that he struggled to run that top side here all night long.
Yeah, but if I'm the 99 and leading, I haven't really been looking in my mirror much on these restarts. So I don't know how much he's seen any of that happen. Maybe he's got the broadcast over in the corner of his eye or something he's been looking at. I don't know. But I don't know that he's been looking too much in that rear view because when you're that control truck, you get such a great jump that the guys are unexpected and you've hit the throttle and gone. And he's jumped out to three, 4 trucks real quick like. So I don't know that he's seen that as much.
Yeah, we're going to come to under 20 to go when we get this green flag. So if Travis Rodriguez has got anything left in the tank, now's the time. Do not hold back. He's going to have to go for it.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. If this is go time, there's no... you've kind of cashed in all the chips that you have. It's time to rock and roll. No more pit lane. No more fresh tires. This is going to be some beating and banging, maybe using up some folks to make sure you hold position. And maybe driving it in a lot deeper than what you have been all night long. Pace car is off.
Yeah, the 7's lagging back just a little bit there. Big jump for the 99.
Yeah, that doesn't really work trying to get a run when you don't know when they're going to take off. That makes it really, really tough.
But the 7 stays close there to turns 1 and 2.
Gains a lot of speed off of 4. 7's to the back of the 99. Using that apex the way he is, he's really getting a good run off. He's got it to within a truck length of the 99 truck. 07 again gets a good run off of 4. 16 to go. This is your battle for the lead, folks, right here between the 99 and the 7. 99 of Matthias dominated the majority of this race. He's now under pressure by the 7 of Travis Rodriguez.
Yeah, 7 puts it to the bottom right there. See if he can get a run off, and he stays with the 99, even running that bottom.
Yeah, he's really making some good speed. It's going to get down to the inside quarter of the 99.
Yeah, but can he make it stick? It's been tough side by side down there on the bottom, but they're still side by side.
And he's done it. He's got alongside. He gets loose. Oh no, the 7 is into the wall. Just loses it. Oh, tough break for the 7 of Rodriguez, who was the first to actually get up alongside, run down and get up alongside of Matthias to try to make that pass. Unfortunately, lost control. When you get pinched down, and it wasn't being pinched down necessarily by Brendan. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying when you don't have that track you can use, it makes that exit so much harder. Especially when you're already on the edge of grip with your tires anyway.
Yeah, but look who now is back in the top 3. That 38 truck of Greg Barnett worked his way back in from after what looked to be a penalty.
Yeah, as he fakes down pit road. I don't think there's been any takers. Actually, we do have one. Travis Rodriguez is going to come in and get some fresh tires. Probably afraid he flat spotted those a bit. 2 of Tyrone Yo is down.
Yeah, what a tough break for the 7. The only, like you said earlier, the only truck that's actually been able to get side by side with the 99. Looking to be a good race there to the finish.
Yeah, you know what? I was really hoping to see it, just to see these guys battle it out for the last 10 laps or so. But now it's going to be, we've got a new taker. We got the 75. He's not going to be trying to save anything anymore. It's you're just going to put the pedal to the metal and go. Now, the 99 or 75 does have 10 lap older tires than both Brendan Mathia and Greg Barnett. So if the 10 laps makes a difference, then we may not see the 75 charge or be able to do that. But you're going to have that 38 that's been quick all night, been right there. You know, it was the pole sitter, and been right there with the 99 all night long. He has nothing to save either. So it's really going to be how well the 99 can manage this restart, which he's done a great job all night long. He needs to get out there and hope this thing kind of stays green. Well, I don't know. Do you want it to stay green, Dave? As well as he's been restarting all night, would you like to see a caution every couple of laps? Or
I don't think it's going to stay green. I think we're going to see another caution here in the next closing laps of this. But I'm curious to see if the 38 can do anything here. He's got to get past the 75 first, but 38 I think is the next closest competition here for the 99 on the same tire strategy as well. Like you said, the 75 has 10 lap older tires. We'll see how this shakes out.
Yeah, and I'm still not going to count out Michael Kurgelak or that 75 of James Nelson for a shot at it here. Because, like I say, it's go time. You're just going to put the pedal to the metal and see if she sticks. There's going to be some drifting through these turns like we have never seen before. That sounded kind of like Mr. President, didn't I? Like you've never seen before.
I mean, you're looking at the 86 right now. Michael Kurgelak, if you're looking at tires, he's got 10 lap pressure tires in the rest of these top three. So see if the 86 can do anything here.
Yeah, and the 86 is going to be starting on this outside line behind the 99. If he can time that jump and clear the 75, you know, the 38 and 75, then, you know, he can set his sights on this 99. We're about to see, as the lights are off on the pace car, we will go green next time by with 7 laps to go, folks. 7 laps to go.
Yeah, we do a lot of speculating up here in the booth, but it's time to see what these drivers have in mind. As they work through turn 4, pace car is off. 99 is gone.
75
Great
does
start
not
from the
get
99.
going.
Gonna pull that 86 with him up down the outside. Great run off of 2 for the 86. Clear of the 75. Now the 38 is gonna work his way to the outside of the 75.
Yeah, those tires just did not hold up very well for the 75. And Kurgelak has those fresher tires. You know, he has, like you said, 10 lap fresher tires than Mathia.
Yeah, here comes the 38 looking to the inside of the 86.
Thinks better of it, tucks back in line for this time around. As we come to 5 to go here in the All-American Racing League's Truck Series Bristol 150, brought to you by GTech Cleaners and Degreasers. Oh, as the 75 turns sideways, we see someone behind him there. I believe it was... Not sure who the other
Yellow
truck
flag
was.
is out.
Yeah, well, here we go, folks. This will be our first green-white checker of the night. We have 3 attempts at a green-white checker here. The 75 just gets loose. We've seen this happen all night long with these trucks here at Bristol. Just get into the turn, and the tires just break free on that high side, and around you go. 3 gets a piece of it. Just whipped him on around to the inside wall. All right, Brendan Mathia is your leader with Michael Kurgelak will be starting second with those fresher tires as we see the number 6 Curtis Sauber and the 75 on pit road get some repairs made. Take that last set of tires if you have any. You don't need any fuel. It's just added weight. Let's see if either of these guys, the right sides are up on the 75. I believe Curtis is just getting some damage repaired. Maybe out of tires because he has not taken them, or just feels that the damage is a little much. Needs to get that taken care of. We speculate with the best of them up here for Sim World Racing Network. So don't believe it unless you see it. That's the way that's our motto here. At least that's my motto. Dave probably knows better, but
All I know is we may need all the green white checkers here tonight. That's all right.
I say use them, fellas. Use them. I'm enjoying
Where else
it.
do we have to be?
That's right. No place lovelier than the Bristol Motor Speedway. At night, under the lights. It's a beautiful sight to behold. I think one guy who's ready to be done with this is Brendan Mathia, saying, "Hey, I'm out front where I want to be. Let's go ahead and get a couple of clean green flag laps in. Let's wrap this thing up and take home the win here in the Truck Series."
Yeah, a little bit rough of a race tonight. Never really saw those long green flag run. Hopefully we can scoot through this one and not have to stack them back up, but I have a suspicion.
So looking at the past statistics, this would be the 99's first win in this series. May actually be his first race this season in the trucks.
Yeah, I feel like this is his first start, correct?
Yeah, I do believe so. And we're not giving him the win yet, folks. We have 2 laps to go, maybe more, depending on if they wad him up here on this first lap. If they come to the white flag, if they take the white flag, the next flag will end the race. We will talk to the top 3 finishers in tonight's race right at the end, so stick with us for that. But, yeah, you can't count on any of these guys right now. You've got the 99, the 86, the 38, the 67, the 5, the 3. Anyone can win this at this point.
Yeah, the 86 right now needs to get the restart of his life and keep it close with the 99 through turns 1 and 2. I think if he can keep it close to 1 and 2, that gives him a chance.
I wouldn't be laying back. He is
around.
laying back, though. Okay, he gets alongside there. Oh, it
Ooh,
looks like
a little
the
bit of a
86
jump.
He gives it back. He gives it back. But that really hurt him there, is that he got that jump. He did give it back, which is the right thing to do. Keeps him in this fight. Kind of bottled up that 38, though. Now the 86 is going, and he loses it.
Oh, no.
And he gets into the 67. They're around the
Oh,
whole
I don't
field.
know. Did we make it back? I don't think we did.
No, we will have another green
have
white
to do
checker.
this
As the
again.
2's around, so many trucks involved.
Oh, boy. That puts Greg Barnett in P2.
Wow. Yeah, as we see, the 86 is going to get loose here. Just trying to get everything you can get out of it. And what do you do? What do you do?
Brendan almost saw the white flag.
So he gets loose, collects 67, collects. Oh, those guys snuck right through. I thought there was more than that. So, yeah. Brendan's like, come on, guys. Let's hold it together. You see the 86 gets up against the 67 there. But that's not where it's going to happen. It's going to happen on entry here. And he just clips right there with the back of his truck, clips that 67. The 3 makes it around. The 7 makes it around. Some of these guys just dodging it.
The 5 of Michael Boone just barely squeaks through that. Maybe just a little bit of damage, but able to kind of squeak through.
Your leader is Brendan Mathia with Ben Campbell in second, Greg Barnett third, Michael Boone fourth, and Nathan Christensen rounding out your top 5. This is the third and final green-white checkered, so this will end the race, folks. We will race it back, or we will call it.
This is only 2 of 3.
Oh, is this 2 of 3, or is this 3 of 3?
This is the second of 3.
Oh, my goodness. We got another shot at this then. I can wad him up once more. See, I'm getting ahead of myself already, Dave.
Easy to do here at Bristol.
Fuel is not an issue. No one's getting any tires. The leader pitted on 116. Benjamin Campbell pitted on lap 106. Greg Barnett was on 116. And Michael Boone was on lap 128 with Nathan Christensen on lap 130. But you're going to have to get after it, because the biggest problem for these guys tonight has been the way that 99 restarts. He gets a heck of a good jump each and every time. It's so hard to stay with him long enough to carry it into turn 1.
Yeah, we saw think it was it the 5 that kind of took a jump there from P2. Had to give that position back. So that kind of jumbled everyone up.
Yeah, it was the 86 of Kerjelak, I believe. Did kind of get a good restart there on the last one.
Oh, and the 99 chooses the bottom.
Okay. I think he wanted to keep himself in front of that 38. The 38 is on equal tires with him.
Yeah, I think the 38, that's what he wanted to see. Not have the 67 in front of him on the older tires. This could benefit the 38.
Yeah, if he can get to the bumper of that 99 and get a good restart.
Green is out. 99's off. 38 is off. Let's see if the 38 can clear down here in 1.
38
Ben
taking
Campbell.
that low line, cannot. The 67
Good
clears
run.
the 38. No, 38's. Yeah, 67 is clear of the 38.
Oh, and they're wrecking
They're
again.
wrecking behind him. We're going to
Caution's
stay
out.
with
We're
the
gonna
leaders,
have to
folks.
do this again.
Yes, caution is out again. We are going to do it once more. See what happened with Nathan Christensen and team. Looks like Travis Juggles Rodriguez was caught up in it. So the 75 gets to the back of the 3, gives him a shot in, puts the 3 into the quarter of the 7. The 7 was on top of that 86 of Kerjelak. Oh, my goodness. What a wild one. Let's see if we can go on board with the 7 of Juggles Rodriguez as he lands on top of another vehicle, another truck. Here we are riding along with Travis Rodriguez. Oh, he gets up. He's up in the air. He's on top of another truck and on his side, on the wall, folks. Wow. You only do wall riding and skateboarding and NASCAR Truck Series.
Time.
Yeah, absolutely. Skateboarding and Truck Series racing, Dave's the only time you ever ride the wall like that.
Oh boy!
Neither one of them usually ends well.
I don't think we'll see Brendan take the inside here on this next restart.
You know, the 67 really got a good start, even on those older tires. Was able to keep that 38 at bay, and then was able to pull him on exit with the momentum. So I don't know.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. Why the 99 took the bottom? Hasn't done that all night long. So. But yeah, it allowed the 67 a good run up there on that outside lane.
Yeah, because once the 99, got the restart and cleared, he immediately went to the top. So I'm not sure why he did it, unless he's just trying to throw a curveball at these guys. He's like, all right, I've restarted outside every time, so they're getting used to what this looks like, and formulating a plan. So let me change it up on him a bit and see what happens there. But he's gonna get one more chance at it. This, folks, will be the final restart of the night. If they wreck, they race it out.
Yeah, if the caution does come out before they get back to the white, the race will be over.
Yeah, no take backsies after that. This has been the Sim World Racing Network's presentation of the All-American Racing League's Truck Series Bristol 150. It's been an exciting one. Thank you to Callahan Cox Motorsports. Thank you to GTech Evolutionary Cleaners and Degreasers. Thank you to Dave, who's been beside me through every one of these races thus far. This has been a blast. Thanks to these drivers. Stick with us, folks. It's not over. After the race is finished, we're going to interview the top 3 drivers. It's going to get exciting.
The 99 does take the top here for this. What it will be the last restart of this race.
If the 67 can get a good jump. So I've noticed a lot of laying back on the leader, and I've just never been about that because you really can't take a run at them. You don't know when they're going to start. So I'm really surprised that drivers are choosing to do that. Maybe they can get a better view of his truck and when he runs. As he gets a great jump, the 67 did not get going. That's going to put Brendan Mathai to a great advantage. The 67 gets clear of the 5 of Michael Boone. He's going to move up into that second position. Your race
down
leader.
Through 3 and 4. Back across. He will see the white flag this time. One more time around.
1 to go. The battle is for fourth position, right, or third position between the 5 of Michael Boone and the 38 of Greg Barnett. 67 drives it in really hard to try to get to the back of the 99. 99 comes off turn 4. Your winner is Brendan Mathia. Second place, Benjamin Campbell. Michael Boone gets third. Ben almost wrecks it as he comes across there, but hey, he gets it done. Congratulations to the 99 of Brendan Mathia.
Are we sure this one's over?
I'm not sure it's over yet. All right, man. Wow, what a finish. These guys really, really battled their hearts out trying to get this thing done as we watch the 99 burn them down at Bristol, the last great Coliseum. Let's see if we can get Michael Boone in here for an interview and see how what his thoughts were on this craziness tonight.
Hey, Michael, Dave in the booth. You got us?
Yes, sir. How are you guys tonight?
Oh, not too bad. Kind of a crazy night at Bristol. A lot of cautions. Never did see the green flag run, but congrats on the P3 and walk us through that crazy one there.
Yeah, this is a typical Bristol race, but it was fun. It was fun. I'm glad I got to finish third tonight. So, yeah, man, I'm happy with the finish. Brendan seemed like he had a lot. It was tough, but it's all good. And we have some good racers here, AARL and QFRL. So it's a good night.
Yeah, man. So for you, were you looking for a long run, or were you just happy with having the short runs as we had?
No, I was wanting to do the long runs. I was kind of set up more for that. So that's why I was kind of more in the back through the first stage and second stage. And then when I noticed the way this race was going to go, I thought I got to get up front and just go for it.
Yeah, man. Well, that you did. Listen, the floor is yours. Shout out anybody you want to shout out. Say hello to anybody you want to say hello to. The world is watching.
Yeah, I just want to say, hope everybody watched a good race. We enjoy it, and come out and watch us again next week.
Well, absolutely. That's Michael Boone. Michael, we'll send you on back. Congratulations on a P3, bud.
All right, thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Michael Boone in the number 5 Chevrolet, finishing P3 in tonight's chaotic Bristol 150. Next up, we have Ben Campbell. See if you can get Benny in here.
Hey, Ben, Dave in the booth. You got us?
Talking to me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's Dave in the booth. How you doing, bud?
Pretty good, you?
No, not too bad. Hey, congrats on a second place finish tonight. Not too many guys had anything for Brendan Mathia tonight. But you were able to bring it home in P2. So kind of a crazy night here at Bristol. A lot of cautions, no long green flag runs. But walk us through your race just a little bit.
I didn't get here till late, so I missed all the practice. All I got was the 2 laps of qualifying and just a little bit of prayer at that point. Got loose on like lap 4 and slapped the wall, and then gave Kurt some damage, so that kind of sucked. And then just trying to survive, I run the entire first 2 stages in the beginning of the third stage with still some wheel damage. It repaired everything but that. So I waited till I think like the first or second caution in the last stage to finally use the fast repair to repair the wheel damage, and figured that was go time at that point to see what I could do from there.
Yeah, man. Well, you were really giving it to him there on that final restart. As a matter of fact, we even watched you coming off turn 4. You would gain quite a bit on Brendan Mathia, but just driving that truck for everything it had. I noticed you got a little loose there coming off of 4 there at the final, but still managed to cross in second position. That's awesome. Listen, man, the floor is yours. Anybody you want to shout out? World's listening.
Just y'all for putting on a good race, and QFRL for all that they do. So it's fun 2 leagues to run in.
Yeah, man, absolutely. I know we enjoy it. We enjoy bringing these races every Sunday night, and we appreciate you being here. Congratulations on a P2, and we will hopefully talk to you next week.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, that was Ben Campbell, his number 67 Ford with the P2 finish. That only leaves one driver left to talk to, and I believe we've already talked to him tonight, so let's go ahead and call it short, Dave. We're out of here. No, I'm kidding you, folks. I'm kidding you. Let's Let's get our winner, Brenda Mathia, in the booth.
Hey, Brendan, Dave and Dave in the booth, you guys.
I do.
Hey, Brendan, you survived it. That's lights out, but you you survived a crazy Bristol race. I gotta
Yeah.
ask. I gotta
Didn't
ask.
go without its challenges. Though. I mean, I was challenged that race.
I gotta ask. What was with taking the bottom on that one restart?
67 said be a man and take the bottom, so I did just to prove that I could do it either way.
Yeah, and you
But I
could.
didn't want to do it the last time. Just I told myself if I somehow get stuck on the bottom here, I might be screwed, and then threw away the race. So
Yeah, I mean, we saw a couple drivers give you a challenge tonight. One was the 38 of Barnett, and the other was Travis Rodriguez. Was about the only car that could actually get to the inside of you, and he just kind of lost it off the corner. Any of those drivers make you a little nervous there?
I mean, Greg did. I mean, like I said in my in-race interview, I was kind of just watching him the entire time behind me. I thought he was really good on the long run, probably better than me, honestly. Especially after we heat cycled the tires so many times, it just felt like after like the second or third time I did that, my car just or my truck was never the same. And then Rodriguez, I felt like if I stayed high, he was going to have trouble. He was doing a really good job at going in high and coming out low, and I've done that in the past. But I was just trying to hold him off, and I knew the inside was super loose because when I got shuffled to like 6th or 7th, I almost lost it like 5 times. So it was really challenging on the bottom, really loose, and it would just snap on you.
Yeah, when we talked to you earlier, you kind of mentioned that a little bit, that you wanted to stay out front to keep that that air on the truck, and that you hadn't been in traffic yet to actually see what it was going to feel like. And then that's what we kind of noticed here in the booth is once you got into that traffic, it definitely seemed to play to maybe a looser truck or having to take different lines and not be able to use the whole track to your advantage to keep that truck under you. Man, congratulations on a victory here. Listen, the floor is yours, bud. Anything you want to say to anyone, now's your time.
Yeah, just to kind of go to what you said, it was super challenging in traffic, so that's why I was super aggressive on the restarts when I was starting 4th and just dive bombing. Not really dive bombing, but just throwing it down inside, and I was even using a little bit of brake. I didn't use brake much tonight, but just to kind of elaborate on what you're saying there. But yeah, thank you to you guys for broadcasting this. This is my first truck race. Just wanted to come in. I like this combination a lot. And, for you and Travis and everybody that puts this together, I think he's the admin of the truck series. I might be wrong about that.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, and then just all the competitors. I'm enjoying myself running the 2 weeks. And, just all my teammates when they do race with me. Shout out to everybody involved.
Yeah, man. Well, we're glad to have you here. One race in the trucks, 1 win. That's a pretty good average there. So, will we see you next week's truck race?
Yeah, I mean, the reason I haven't been is just it felt like everything was coming up. Sunday nights, I had the Super Bowl. I live in Kansas City, so I definitely couldn't give that up, and just stuff like that. So, I'm gonna try to make as many of these as possible because I like the trucks a lot, and I haven't ran for a really long time. So,
well, right on, man. Well, we look forward to see you racing here next Sunday, and we're gonna go ahead and send you back. But again, congratulations on a victory here tonight at Bristol 150.
I appreciate it, guys.
All right, Dave, there we have it. Let's go ahead and give a full field rundown of where your favorite drivers finished tonight. And Brenda Mathia is your winner. The number 99 Chevrolet, Benjamin Campbell second. Michael Boone comes home third. Greg Barnett, after a great night running with Brendan and then sitting on the pole, comes home fourth. James Nelson gets a top 5 finish. Michael Kerjelak is 6th.
7th is going to go to Curtis Sovereign. 8th will be Tyrone Yo. 9th goes to Nathan Christensen. 10th, Travis Rodriguez. 11th, Michael Bover. And rounding out the field in 12th will be Chad Snyder.
This has been a pretty good race. I would have liked a little more green flag, see what the green flag run would have done, but it was very entertaining nonetheless. We don't expect anything less with the All American Racing League Truck Series and these talented drivers. Again, this track is very challenging. You're going to have that. It kind of ran about like the Real World Cup Series runs here, or Truck Series runs here. Each time that they come. So, entertaining to say the least.
Yeah, it was a fun race overall. I mean, I think all of us, especially as competitors, want to see that long green flag run. It just wasn't in the cards here tonight at Bristol. These trucks seem to be a handful for pretty much 90% of the field tonight. We even saw one, like you said, like Brendan said, when he got in the traffic in the back, he almost spun that truck out several times trying to find his way back to the front. So I think the safest place to be tonight was, leading the race up front. And Brendan proved that tonight. Brendan very, very fast and consistent and pulled out the victory. So congrats to Brendan Mathia once again.
Absolutely. And from us here at Sim World Racing Network, All American Racing League Truck Series. Again, thank you to Callahan Cox Motorsports. Thank you very much to GTech Evolutionary Cleaners and Degreasers. We're the Sim World Racing Network. This was the All American Racing League. Check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/All American Racing League, facebook.com/SWRN, Sim World Racing Network. I'm Dave. That was Dave. This was Bristol Motor Speedway. We'll catch you next time. We're out.